A car has hit several people in southeast Portland. One person has been arrested. Air 12 is live over the area where Portland Fire and Rescue says multiple people have been hit by a car that at times is said to have even driven up on sidewalks. One person has been critically hurt. Up to 5 other people were also hurt, severe enough to have to go to the hospital. It's a crime scene that, as we said, spans several blocks. We have team coverage for you this afternoon. We have several crews down in that area. Let's first begin with Fox 12's BRIDGET CHAVEZ. She's at 20th and Stark. BRIDGET, you spoke with someone who helped keep that suspect there until police arrived. Is that right?
Yes, Jonathan Rendon tells me he was just walking up here to go to the convenience store when somebody warned him that that car was plowing through neighborhoods, not stopping for anything. He tells me at one point he jumped into his neighbor's yard just to make sure he was out of the way. Now we're going to show you some video now that he shared with us. His sister shot this. He says not long after all of that happened, he went home, made sure everyone stayed inside, and then he and a few others there surrounded the man seen here in those maroon pants so that he wouldn't escape until Portland police arrived on scene. They corralled him into that area, and again, you'll see video here showing the takedown there as PPB arrived on scene.
That feeling of fight or flight, I mean, I had to do what was right. It was right in front of my doorsteps, and I had to do what keep him from continuing his whole rampage.
Rendon tells me that as soon as he saw what was happening, he knew he needed to do something to make sure that no one else was hurt. And again, like you mentioned, we are at Southeast 20th and Stark. The road here is still closed, and we're still learning more information at this time, and we'll continue to gather more information and update you as we get it. But for now, reporting live in Southeast Portland, BRIDGET CHAVEZ, Fox 12 Oregon.
BRIDGET, thank you. Incredible video there of the takedown. Here is a better idea of where this is all happening on this map. The main location where people were hit was, we think, Southeast 19th and Stark. But Portland Fire and Rescue say investigators are checking out many other areas all the way from 33rd to 13th Avenue. Our team coverage continues now with Fox 12's Drew Reeves. Drew, you've been there for quite a while now. What's going on where you are?
Yeah, we're actually just a couple blocks down from where BRIDGET is. We're at 18th and Stark, and near where you said, I believe that pedestrian was hit at 19th and Stark. We're actually kind of where this trail of destruction ended with the suspect's SUV out here. We got some video of that SUV earlier as well. Now, police say that this all started near Laurelhurst Park. They said they started getting that first call around 32nd on Belmont, and then multiple calls about a person that was driving erratically, hitting pedestrians and vehicles all the way here again to right around 18th and Stark. That is where that suspect crashed the vehicle, and as BRIDGET showed video of community members kind of helping to corral that suspect, police said that the community was a big help in getting that person into custody, and with their help they were eventually able to get that person in custody. Now, I did also speak to somebody who lives out in the neighborhood out here who says that he's used to hearing sirens, but heard something a little different this time and knew it was more serious. What did you think when you heard kind of all the damage that this person did? Multiple people hit cars? That
was more surprising. I thought maybe somebody just crashed out here, you know, but yeah, seeing that they left like a little bit of a trail of destruction is, I don't know, it's sad, and hopefully nobody's, you know, hurt too bad.
Now, we have learned from police out here at the scene that at least 6 people have been injured. One of them is critically injured. Police say that they do believe that that person has life-threatening injuries. There are 5 others who were taken to the hospital. Police said that they do believe that those 5 people are going to survive from their injuries. And police also added that they think that there are other victims potentially in this incident, but they were not needing to go to the hospital at the time. Police are now asking anybody who might have seen this person driving down the road or seen anybody who was hurt to please contact them and give them information. They are also really asking for anybody with video that they might have to come forward and give that information to police. Of course, a lot unfolding right now. Police have told us that they will be out here at the scene for several more hours, so you definitely want to avoid Stark if at all possible. But for now, reporting in South Southeast Portland, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.
Okay, Drew, let's go upstairs one more time, give you a look at the scope of this crime scene. Yards and yards of yellow crime tape being stretched out all across Southeast Portland tonight. It's a developing situation all over this area, as we've been telling you. Investigators collecting evidence everywhere there. We've seen police cars in several of those locations. Let's get to Audrey WEIL now, who's at 21st and Belmont. Tell us what you're seeing there, Audrey.
Right, Wayne, here things are all clear at this point. We're maybe 4 or 5 blocks from where Drew and Bridget are here, really close to 20th and Belmont. But I want to show you some video from a couple hours ago. This was just after 2 when one of our colleagues, one of our photographers, was in this area and saw a Portland police officer cleaning up some tape here outside of the Belmont Collective. And that officer confirmed to us that a cyclist was hit in this area, as connected to everything that we saw over on Stark as well. You can see in that video the Portland police officer picking up what looks like bike wheels there, pieces of the bike, and that crime tape that was up around here. Now, we don't know at this point how that cyclist in particular is doing. Of course, hoping to hear more details about the extent of the injuries and about this cyclist in particular as things continue here. But we did see that officer cleaning things up right here on Belmont and 20th. And of course, we'll keep you posted as we do continue to learn more on all of this. But reporting live in Southeast Portland, Audrey WEIL, Fox 12 Oregon.
A lot to unravel. Okay, thanks, Audrey. And before we move on to other important news, one more view from above, thanks to Air 12 over the scene. As you can imagine, investigators have their work cut out for them since this crime scene here is so large. We'll keep following this story, and we will bring you the latest information, including any updates on the victims and the suspect, all as it comes into us.